I'm a really fun and creative person. I want to go to UT to study something that will lead me to success. I chose this class to have fun and because I love animations and video games. I play console and PC games. One day I want to create a successful game. I used Flash to create this simple background for my first project in animation class. I used the rectangle tool with gradient with the sky and water and outlined my clouds and filled them. Also drew mountains and had to close every shape to fill them with a color. I did the same with the hills and the river. For my second project, I made this in Flash using paintbrush and filled with gradients. I researched images that I like and recreated them in Flash. My third project, I used a timeline motion between frames and keyframes to create a short animation that we worked on in class. The butterfly was a repeated animation, and I also used motion preset for the smoke. For my fourth project, I'm using Magix to create music for my animation. For my fifth project, I used pencil and paper to draw 30 circles in a sequence which created an illusion of balancing with the timing and spacing. For my sixth animation, I had to make this animation on my own using written instructions. I included transparent objects and more. For my seventh project, I made this using Flash and used the shift key to make the straight lines. For my eighth project, I made this using a pencil and paper, which was the drum. For my ninth project, I created a script. For my 11th project, I drew all the scenes of my storyboard. For my 12th project, I made a scary, spooky animation using motion tweens and scenes. For my 13th project, I drew the egg skirt and animated it. For my 14th project, I made this animation using color key. For my 15th project, I made this animation using bones on the horse and transparent on the water. For my 16th, I made a children's book animation. I wrote the animation on a storyboard and animated it from the story, and this is the aftermath. And of course we have project 18, which is Demoreel. I used Premiere to create this project by putting all of my past projects in one video and showcasing them all. For my 19th project, I did this hand-drawn animation of a double take to practice turning an object. For my 20th project, I did an independent animation script. I made this script using professional structure and using my imagination. For my 21st project, I made an independent animation storyboard. I created this using Photoshop and a storyboard template to create this storyboard for my independent animation. After that, I created these fun dinosaurs for my independent animation. For project 23, I made this to match my storyboard. It's a background. For my 24th project, I put everything together to make this animation that is a minute long and tells a long story that is ironic. For my 25th project, I made this in one day for a test and has a theme to it. For my 26th project, I took a challenging test to attempt to get a certification. For my 27th project, I made a Wix website. This is my online portfolio where you can find all my past projects.